Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, in the midst of this beautiful chapter about knowing what it means to live with HaKadosh Baruch Hu literally right next to you. And he says the following, Ki tachlis ha-mechuven shel chayei adam alei adamos, the purpose of a person's life here in this world, lichyos im boirei, is to live with his Creator. Mamish, Mamash, and to feel that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is literally standing right next to him, Mamish, literally. And you should know, he says, in truth, this is a very difficult type of Avodas Hashem. Like the Ramchal himself writes in Mesillas Yesharim, towards the very end there, the physical senses that a person has, it contradicts this, meaning you don't feel the Rebbeinu Shalom, you don't see the Rebbeinu Shalom, you don't hear HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you can't touch Hashem. So if he's next to you, how do you know that he's next to you? However, here's the solution. When a person begins to accustom himself to this, to thinking and talking that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is right here, la'at b'timidu, is little by little, with constant avodah, constantly, b'vadai she'azru Hashem yizbarach shemai. Certainly HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to help you. Ulebesayf yochosh es HaKadosh Baruch Hu nitzav liyad mamish, and at the end of the day, you will feel that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is standing next to you, mamish, literally. V'yasuachim kainai kedavar ish areo, and you will speak to Hashem the way that a one person speaks to his friend. And he says that also is the way the Mesillas Yesharim explains in the chapter of Chassidus, which is the lofty chapter in the Mesillas Yesharim. The way that we speak to Hashem is like you're speaking to your friend. Shalom Aleichem, how are you? You have an intimate, close conversation. You don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to squint your eyes. You don't have to press the brow too much. You just have a regular conversation. Just sitting there having coffee, talking with each other. You can talk to the Rebbeinu Shalom every single day, all day long, in the same exact way. When you first start trying to do this, it's going to seem very distant from you. However, the more that you do this, you're going to begin to realize your whole day is surrounded by Hashem. And you will become accustomed to, throughout the length of the day, you will speak to your Creator, to the Rebbeinu Shalom, like we mentioned above. It's going to become much easier for you. And you will get close to this very exalted avodah, this worship of Hashem. You will begin to feel that your Creator, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is literally right next to you, right opposite you. And you can speak to him all the time. Every hour. Just like one friend turns to his other. It's a natural conversation that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to have. Just like you pick up the phone anytime you want and you call your best friend. You pick up the phone anytime you want and you call your good acquaintance. You need some advice, you want some chizuk, you just want to laugh, you want to have a nice conversation. You have no compunction of picking up the phone and calling them. The same thing, and even more with Hashem. You can talk to Hashem anytime that you want. B'pshitus gemara, in the simplest of ways, u'b'tivius gemara, and in the most natural of ways. This, in fact, is the way in which the lives of the great leaders of Klal Yisrael has looked for all generations. They literally feel with their senses. HaKadosh Baruch Hu nitzav liyadam mamish mamish. HaKadosh Baruch Hu literally is standing right next to their side. And this is the avodah that we are trying to accomplish. We're trying to accomplish where we're living with the Rebbeinu Shalom. What a beautiful message for the final day of Zayis Chanukah, the day in which we recognize all of the valiant efforts of the Chashmonaim. They were a small group of Jews that they were living with the idea, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is literally right next to me. He's here. I need help. We're going to call out to Hashem. Mi kamoicha be'elim Hashem. Who is like you, Rebbeinu Shalom? They called out. They were ma'ir themselves. They awakened themselves. They found the passion and the drive and the excitement and the enthusiasm and the Mesiras Nefesh to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And Hashem made miracle after miracle after miracle by Yamim Ha'im. In this time, may we make our own miracles by living with the Rebbeinu Shalom. And when you live with Hashem, you'll have a life surrounded by HaKadosh Baruch Hu and surrounded by His bracha, surrounded by His shefa, by His bounty, surrounded by the nisim, the miracles, and the chasadim of Hashem. All the best.